super late in my house. I'm not going to be talking loud, but my dog had gotten out earlier today. It must have been around like maybe 2 p.m. or something. No, earlier than 2 p.m. I would say maybe like noon or like 1 p.m. around there. My dog, the door was open. My dog ran out, and he does this all the time because he's ridiculous. He likes to go run around the neighborhood, and then he normally comes back. The longest he's been missing for, I would say, is like maybe 10 hours, which that was on one occasion. And I had severe anxiety. I was out looking for him for hours. And then he came home the next morning. For some reason, he was just out all night doing God knows what. And then he came home. So, yeah, he just likes to run outside and just go on his little run, you know, get his energy out, and then he comes back. I don't know why he doesn't just stay in the area when I let him off his leash. I mean, I should probably train him, but, like, I just wish he was one of those dogs that just could be out without being on a leash and just walk and hang out with you, but instead he just starts running like a crazy freaking animal, and then normally, like I said, he comes back. But today he got out, and I was so overwhelmed with the kids because the kids were in the house, and I was trying to get them outside to go play in the water, but I needed to put bug spray on them first. And then my son was just throwing a tantrum, and it's just, you know, how it is with kids. So between my son and then my little, my sister's kids as well, I had 3 kids that I was just overwhelmed with. And then the door flew open, and of course the dog was running out. I'm just like, I'm not chasing this dog, because I can't tell you how many times this dog has ran out of the house and I go chasing him. What I do is I get in my car, either run on foot to go get him, because he runs so fast, right? Either I try to chase him on foot around the neighborhood, or I get my car and I drive and I go get him. And normally he comes right away because he knows he's not supposed to be doing that. And so he comes and he lets me pick him up, and I put him in the car and I drive him back home. But today I was just like, I'm not chasing this dog, because I notice when I don't chase him and go get him, he comes back. Besides, of course, that one time, like I said, happened a few months ago where he got out and I actually did go looking for him and I could not find him. And I had like a total breakdown, and I was so upset and so emotional. I thought he was never going to come back, and I thought he was gone forever. And then the next morning he was back. So my fiance was like, why are you always tripping about this dog? Like, he be running and doing his little joy runs around the neighborhood and coming right back. So I'm like, all right, let me stop, you know, was having so much anxiety about Nico, because Nico was just, he go run outside. If he sees an opportunity to run outside, he go run outside, right? And then, you know, he's smart enough to make his way back. So, anyways, today he runs outside, and I'm like, with the kids, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna go look for him. I'm not gonna chase him because he runs so fast. I have to go in a car literally to chase him, to catch him. So I'm not gonna do it. So some time passes and he hasn't come back, and then that's when I start to get worried. I'm like, shoot, maybe I should go look for him, because I just don't like to have my dog, you know, if I don't know where he is, of course I'm gonna be like anxious. So I'm like, okay, I have to go look for him. So a couple hours go by, and so I get in the car and I'm like, let me go look for him. So I start driving around the block, you know, I'm in the area because he normally stays in the area. Of course, I don't find him. I go around the block for like maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and I'm like, all right, let me just go home. He's gonna come home when he's ready to come home. So I go out and I work, and hours go by again, and I'm constantly calling my mom at the house to say, like, Nico come home, did Nico come home? Because, you know, I'm worried about him, and normally she'll call me and be like, oh, Nico came home, you know, if she sees that he came home, but she wasn't calling me and nobody was giving me any updates on Nico, so I was like, shoot, he must be outside still. So then I come home around like 10 o'clock, 11, and my dog is still not home. So of course now I'm like, shoot, like I really should have just went and got him when he first ran out, because like I said, he always stays close by, and I'm able to catch him really quickly as long as I, you know, go get him as soon as he runs. So now here I am, like, shoot, I hope he comes back in the morning. You know what I said to myself? For shits and giggles, let me just go on Long Island Lost Pets. Because Facebook has like a whole lost and found pets that I follow. It's like a group on Facebook for my area. So it's Suffolk County, Long Island. I'm like, let me go look on lost and found pets. The first post I see, my dog, male, neutered, found on so-and-so street, literally found like a few blocks away from me, like walking distance. I gotta put the street in on Google, literally walking distance, he was found. And this was posted an hour ago. They said he's at the Brookhaven Animal Shelter. I'm like, really, Nico? You out here acting a fool, running around the neighborhood. Now you got yourself picked up by random people. They took you to the shelter, and now they're posting you on Facebook lost and found pets. And this is what we've come to, because you just can't stop running around the neighborhood like a psycho, acting like you don't have a home. So, of course, I commented on the post, and I said, this is my dog. His name is Nico. But, of course, now it's like, what, midnight, so I try to call them. They're closed. Nobody's going to answer the phone at this time. It's not like they're open 24 hours, you know? So in the morning, I'm going to call them and then, you know, go pick up my dog. But I'm just like, why does this dog keep stressing me like this? Like, you get fed, you get treats, you get toys, you get water, you get attention, and then you run outside every chance you get. Why do they act like that? Like, yeah, I should probably have him trained better, but, like, I've had him for 3 years, and I have never once had him run outside and not come back within, like, a short time. Or either that or I go get him. Like I said a million times in this video. But, like, you're really gonna be over here now getting lost and found, done got you. And I'm surprised they were even able to catch him, because he's a fast dog. Like, he, like, I was so worried, though, that, like, you know, I'm glad they have him and he's safe, don't get me wrong. But, like, I was so worried that he had got hit by a car or a bigger dog had gotten him, you know, whatever. Because he's a small dog, but he's fast. So I'm surprised they were able to get him. Because he won't come to just anybody. He's smart. He'll come to me. If, you know, if he's running around and I call him and, like, obviously he likes to play, so he'll keep running even if I call him. But if I get close to him, he'll let me pick him up. But, like, a stranger, heck no, he'll fight, you know? So, anyway, long story short, I'm picking up my dog in the morning. I'm so surprised that he's at the shelter, but I'm glad he's okay. Thank God. Oh my God, Nico. This dog gotta stop stressing me like this.